What the actual fuck? Welcome back, everybody. We are out here for the next episode of Iron Curtain Grades Your Shit. Neverwind has constructed what seems to be a very elaborate two-story outhouse. What's going on here?
Don't blame me.
You built okay? Maybe you didn't build, but you replicated a shitter. What the? Oh my god!
I mean, if you're talking about early game bases and you really don't have an idea about exactly how zombie pathing works, I can see how it might be kind of useful.
Oh dear, this is. Oh. So this is another idea where it's going to attempt, and I can see what it's thinking. It says, oh, the Zeds are going to bounce and bounce and bounce, and they're going to try to get you in the cage, and then they end up in the dirt. Fine. And then I see there's even a couple of little, you can open the trapdoors, you can chuck some Molotovs, some grenades, whatever, have all the fun you want. That's great, provided the Zeds all come from the east. If they happen to come from a little secret thing I like to call the west, this is going to eat shit. So is this, and this is not painted or anything, this is all regular ass stage 1 concrete and cobblestone.
Well, there is some stage 2, but the only stage 2 is what he had as stage 2.
Where's the stage 2? Oh, down there.
Down in
where
the
they're
pit.
wailing on it. Okay. Oof. And
I do have to say, it's one thick of stage 2. The base itself is sitting on dirt. Everything up to the line there is a outer cylinder of stage 1 concrete, and then the entire thing is filled with cobblestone.
Oh god. We're gonna end up in dirt. This is gonna go terribly. So jumping right into it, build difficulty. How many seconds did it take you to put this together? About 5?
It took me, I'm gonna say, about 45 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And that includes digging the little love pit here and everything. I get that. Build difficulty, yeah, I would say like an A minus, B plus. What do you think? Even an A? What are your thoughts?
I'm thinking A.
Okay, that makes sense. It's cheap, it's quick, this is not difficult. Supplies needed. This looks like it's very cheap. There's nothing of substance in here. The best thing you've got is, upgraded concrete. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Your door is made out of wood, for Christ's sake. There's nothing here. This looks like a pretty solid A for me on supplies needed. Any disagreement?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's
pretty
small.
Cheap. This thing's microscopic in terms of bases, so there's very little going into this build.
And I do want to point out that the bars here are wood. They aren't iron.
Oh, God. We are going to die. We're going to die painfully and screaming. This is going to be fun. This is almost in refurbished POI territory here, to be honest. There's so little going on here. And it's just so fragile. I'm not... as an early game base, I could get behind fragile because you only have so much to work with. But in a lot of ways, I would say, and I would argue that when you're building an early game, you actually need to be a little more creative because you can't count on the durability of anything. And if you just have a base where its ass end is flapping in the breeze, they're going to kick that in. Like, they're going to go straight for that. And if anything comes from this back 180 degrees, that's where they're going to wind up, is beating right on that one spot. That is going to be rough. What are your thoughts on survival time for this? Midnight?
I'd say maybe a little past midnight, but not much further.
Oof. All right, well, let's see how she does.
There's a reason my explosive choice today is rockets.
That's probably wise. And you brought out rockets and Davian brought out the auto shotgun?
I brought out the M60 too.
Explain yourself.
I mean, it's basically a melee weapon.
Fair.
This is fair.
It's also going to knock these iron bars out real fast.
These are wood bars.
Wood bars, sorry. I predict
Let's see how they
a
path first.
low ammo score.
Ah,
Bye. Ow!
I've been hit.
Ow.
My most of me.
Abandoned ship.
So I watched the video
Not
you
yet.
based this on, and I saw where he had him kind of slowed down on the hop, but that hop's going to get real creative and slow if that's all they do is hump the side of it, and oh, there goes some bars.
Hey, look at that. And these were wood bars in his video too?
Yup.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, we're gonna destroy these bars probably faster than the Zeds are.
Yup. Yeah, we put these frames out here just to make it easier for people to shoot past each other. That's not kosher to the build, but we are trying to squeeze a few people in here, so we've done that before.
Cop
Oh,
at the
fuck,
back.
that's a demo. I almost shot that asshole.
Second
right in the
demo.
chest.
Got the back walls going.
That's going to be the problem.
Waiting for this to come down around our ears.
Yeah, pretty much. If they get to pounding on the sides or back, it's not going to take them long to get through the cobblestone core.
Wait, is this whole thing cobblestone?
Except for the outer sheet, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That makes me sad in pants. The wall next to me is being taken out by spit. Oh, out there's better than in here. They are really going to town down there, digging.
No.
I am also
Oh God.
very worried about the
Well, Davian's hosed.
dip, duck, dive, dodge.
Do you have any frames?
Yep.
Haha, nice. Are you gonna make it out in time?
He should be able to stack them faster than they can kick him out. Demo coming down to join you.
Ow. Thank you for that.
On the other side of the house to our right
Mm-hmm.
is a Woodle special corridor.
I already hate it. I have looked at that thing, and yeah. When you're so
Nev, have you
desperate to
seen-
make a corridor work that it has to involve floating blocks, you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I'm gonna pan and take a little. Holy shit, they are beating the hell out of that tower.
Are they?
Oh my god, that chunk underneath me is beat to shit. The rest of it's actually not doing too bad quite yet, but this bit underneath me is, this corner is really getting hammered.
There goes more bars.
There were bars left?
Amazingly, yeah.
There still are. There are 4 left.
4 whole
Oh, wow.
bars. Oh, this space gets an A on durability, obviously. There's 4 bars left.
Well, perception is pretty good.
I'll just see myself
Get
out.
out.
I'm gonna
Oh
go down
my
the
god.
pit.
I'm burning them. Don't worry.
Thank you.
There's a good pile of them chewing through that pit.
Yeah, which is good. We
That's
want 'em
good.
down there.
That's. Yep. Don't kill them.
No.
Probably didn't help when I fell down and depopulated the pit before.
I want to know where they're running to when they break off on the south side. Oh, they have made a hole. They've made a tunnel, boys.
Well, hang tight. We might hit the dirt.
Yeah, they're just running underneath us and secret tunneling.
Secret tunnel.
Up through the base of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Clubhouse.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Zed population that we can't see right now is actually busy digging.
Don't worry, guys. I'm your backdoor protector.
Whoa. Where were you when I needed you? Wait, what?
I think another saving grace is that there's not as many cops coming through anymore.
Yeah, that has definitely saved some of the upper section because they were beating the shit out of this little room we're in.
Oh, there goes that block you were standing on.
Oh lord. And there's nothing underneath it. That is not the way it was. I'm gonna need to speak to your manager.
How goes our backdoor protector?
Oh, safe and sound.
How is our back door?
Nothing is penetrating me.
Aw.
Can you say the same about our back door?
I am your backdoor.
I am your back door.
I need an adult! I need an adult!
Couldn't help but I can't
hear
see
them
anything.
growling
Yeah,
underneath us.
there's like one guy out in a field and all we can hear is mad growling. That's really scary. I don't like that at all.
Holy fuck, there is.
Down there?
Yeah, go down and look towards us.
Oh yeah, there's the whole population of Zeds. Bye.
I gotta ask you why you would think that I would build something this flimsy.
You know, you've
We've
got
met
like
you.
4 other bases within a block of this, and I wasn't sure which one was which, to be honest.
So you saw the Furquarium. You saw how much resources he used for that.
Oh, I know, but he's been talking a lot lately about having shit for early game, so I didn't know if he was trying to get clever here. Somebody was trying to get clever here, and it's the kind of clever that, like, licks windows in each paste, but...
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, fuel, right there.
Oh god. Oh my god. They're World War Zing back here.
Get a camera in there.
Oh, that's not ideal.
We have a lot coming from the back.
Yeah, but there's only, like, 1 door, so we can't really help you.
Yeah, I know. Design.
Design for.
Oh, shit!
No.
There she goes.
Oh, God, that hurt.
It did not hurt me that much, but
Womp womp. And now we're in the dirt. That is a hard fucking fail. About 3
goodbye.
a.m. So, it lasted longer than we thought it would.
That's what
But
she
it's
said.
still shit the bed. No, that is the opposite of what she said. She is disappointed. She is sitting there with the sheet pulled up and her arms crossed, angrily smoking down the last camel. We may have had different experiences in high school.
That's a good sign, though, right? Wait.
Only if
I
they're
mean, what
menthols.
teacher were you banging that you was smoking a camel?
Listen, Mr. Johnson. I mean, Mr. Johnson. Everybody's got a good chunk of ammo left.
Not much anymore.
I'm good on ammo, but I'm almost out of beer.
Frame rate.
That's what he's worried about.
Fighting in a field like this.
How the birds decide to show up.
Of course.
Yep.
This is god awful.
Oh god, I need to heal.
The
I need to heal
stairs
badly.
are the last thing standing.
Stop it! You're gonna kill me. Like
Oh,
legitimately,
no.
stop it.
Oh no.
And there I go.
Oh, X
sorry.
is down. What were you hitting with?
Because Duel was throwing fucking fire at me.
Oh my god, there's just a parade following you.
I know. They like me.
You need to clear out that hole eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, they're I'm in the hole. Oh fuck. They tunneled up.
Are you for real?
Yeah. Come on me.
Come on me.
I need an adult!
Don't actually.
Whoa! Phrasing!
Right.
Speaking of Mr. Johnson. Oh, your hole is a terrible place. I don't like it down here anymore. I want to leave. Oh,
Like I was just walking
Oh,
along and a
God.
spider jumped out of the dirt and then I fell in.
Why is it when X is in a panic situation, his first instinct is to yell at people to come on him?
Because then they'll
Soothing.
find them immediately.
Also, the shotgun was performing so terribly down here that I ran away and I'm sitting on the roof now.
I saw that.
Is there a roof left?
Of the
Not
other building.
no.
You just
Second build.
walked up there, you cheap.
Nice.
What? They already established I had frames on me. For
There.
exactly that reason.
Alright, it's
At
4, so maybe
4
they'll stop
Let's
running.
Clean this up. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go down into the hole, but I'm gonna try to do it without coming on X. Alright, it actually looks clean down here. The hole
So
is
he's prepared for you.
sticky.
spick and span.
A little sticky, maybe?
Little baby wipe. Oh my god. So... Oh,
Jesus.
let's get the bird's eye on this train wreck.
Holy Christ.
The whole thing
Wow.
caved in.
The stairs are
The
standing.
stairs are kind of intact. They took some hits, but not bad. The pit mechanism was so shitty that not only did it not contain them, but they dug out and back up. It took them a while,
Christ.
but they escaped from the pit, which is awful.
I don't even know where here's the hole. Yeah.
The
Holy
second one over
shit.
here.
Is it really?
Is there? Hey, we got a little mini working.
Oh
on it.
yeah, they got out through here too. That is terrible. 4, the grading. Durability. Yeah, that's an F. Nice try, guy. I appreciate what you're trying to do here, but holy hot shit. There's a difference in between like a failure and a failure that can't even like contain them in its awfulness. And the fact that they dug out of that pit speaks to how little this was doing to control them and how flawed that idea is at its base. Potentially, you could avoid that by digging that hole you're dropping them down much, much, much deeper, and it would then take them longer to try to recover. And if you went super far, you could maybe even, start fucking with the pathing. But you want to talk about polishing the brass on the Titanic? Dear God. Are the Zeds controlled?
Not a chance.
No. Part of me wants to say this wasn't a hard fail for part of the evening. They were tracking
D-?
But it did fail, and we ended up fighting in a field of rubble, so that's a fail.
No.
In theory, some of the traffic was ending up down there. We got some lucky spawns in the beginning of the night. They were coming from the step direction. We were okay with the volume that was tracking in there. The cop spit that was beating the shit out of the top room is an entirely different matter. But I don't think even if we were doing, day 7, game state 5, one-man horde here, that I would trust this idea in a horde night. One-directional defenses are inherently flawed. And as soon as they come from the other direction, you're going to be in huge trouble regardless of what it is. Are the players in danger? X died.
Now, to be fair, that was Duel.
Yeah. But still,
I had a Molotov in.
Still not great. I mean, we were fighting in a flat field at the end of the night. I mean, that's dangerous as all hell. So I'm going to say, yeah, the players are in danger. That's an F. There's even the protection that was here, the amount of damage that Cop Spit was doing to that upper level was actually pretty impressive. The spit alone was taking the walls down. And that's a huge problem. Resources used, gas, darts, junk turrets, that's an NA. Obviously nothing like that going into this space. So, for ammo used, I had 1,295 rounds in total. Davian, how much did you burn?
I burned only about 740.
740. Xavier?
I burned 1,786.
1,786. Hello, M60. And Duel?
Nope.
1,516.
1,516. And the master responsible for subjecting us to this awfulness, Nev?
1,198.
That gives us a grand total of 6,535 rounds. I will say that is probably lowered a little bit by the fact that most of us are carrying magnums, and we might need to examine that as a matter of policy. We'll see. But by our ammo scale, that puts us firmly into B territory. Personally, I'm not hugely impressed with that kind of volume for a base that is supposed to be trapping them in a hole, but we didn't have a lot of options, either late when we're stuck just standing in the trash pile trying to stay alive, or even early on because the amount of damage, like the cops and everything we're doing, we couldn't leave that unanswered. We couldn't just let them go to town because it was going to do bad things, and it did bad things regardless, so it was kind of a no-win situation. Cheese. It's not cheesy, it's just not good.
Not a baked potato. Baked potatoes are tasty and good for you.
No, but it's not trying to game anything. This is a legitimate tactic. It's just not one that works.
Potato famine potato.
Potato famine potato.
It's a moldy potato.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's moldy potato because, yeah, it's not trying to break the AI or anything, but it sucks. It's just not.
It's not cheese, but it's also not edible.
Chance of being patched out. I think that's pretty much 0 because usually they only try to patch out things that are actually effective. So for the scorecard recap, as we look toward the final grade, supplies needed was an A because it's cheap as hell. Build difficulty was an A because, yeah, this is not a difficult thing to throw together. Durability, you can see for yourself as I kind of pan out here, that's a hard F. I think we had at least one call for an F- because this failed utterly. And it even failed to keep them underground, which is actually kind of rare. You don't see them come up out from underground very often in many designs, but We had it not just once, but twice. Z control, that's an F. We were fighting in an open field. Player danger, that's another F. Resources was not applicable. Ammo was a B. A little bit of a redeeming factor there. It wasn't too terrible on costs. Cheese was a moldy potato because it's not trying to cheat, but it's definitely not edible. And chances to patch was a 0. I think looking that over, this is another instance where, like I've said in the past, you get what you pay for, but also that going chintzy here didn't do it any favors. It is possible to build bases out of things like cobblestone and, stage 1 concrete and have them work. But
wood. Look at our wood challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ignored its own ass end at its peril, and the concept doesn't really contain the Zeds in the way that it hopes to once the volume of them hits any respectable level. Yes, if you had a one-person Horde Knight and you were spawning them 5 at a time, yeah, you could probably control that and make that happen. But when you're testing it with, a couple people and you're on average difficulty and there's any kind of increase in that count, this thing's going to shit the bed. It's just a bad idea. I think final grade for this is a hard F. Any disagreements?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Hard F.
So coming up, we've still got the tastiest member, which I'm personally looking forward to. We've got X is maybe not looking forward to that one as much himself. We have a couple of other sort of early game stage designs that we're hoping to test out pretty quick here, and at least one where just looking at it, I can tell you the cheese factor is potentially the cheesiest thing we've ever looked at, but it might actually work. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. As always, we appreciate you watching, guys, and we will catch you next time.
Chicken.